Indeed, very interesting to see the immediate feedback, immediate replies still in the experience, so without any break. And yeah, well, I fully agree of your assessments about the format, webinar, physical, hybrid. Of course, we all miss the physical touches, the physical meetings, but getting more and more used to the digital platforms, and I'm happy to see that the audience confirmed that this topic is a good subject of this platform. So that looks fine, and this is just the future. So we cannot avoid being more digital, especially when we are talking within a context of the BEREC and the BEREC Office, of course. The other questionnaire about the usefulness of the webinar. That's again just to confirm what you already concluded from the figures, that it's quite promising that more than 90% of the replies confirmed that it was useful. I just would like to recall the objectives, the purpose of the webinar presented at the very beginning, and one of the purposes was to provide useful information and enable the participants to clarify certain questions. And I was happy to see that you used the questions tab for this as well, and feel free to contact any of the contact points that will be shared with you after the webinar as well for any future questions. So it's good to confirm that that particular objective seems to be fulfilled. I can also confirm that the purpose of having a follow-up and to share additional information in the format of the guidelines or guidebook was also fulfilled. So that was I believe a good and easy to understand presentation by the colleagues who edited and put together that guidebook. And that would just give additional clarity on certain topics. And from the other poll that you organized earlier during the webinar, it is also confirmed that the Latvian economy, businesses or citizens, they see the business potential in the European Union procurement. And that was the fourth objective at the beginning of the webinar that I presented to you, to raise awareness of these opportunities. And indeed, as it was presented and concluded already, the difficulties that you might experience first with these processes should not prevent you to continue. So this would just serve as a learning curve, and then for the second or third try, your chance must be much higher. So my conclusion is that I'm happy to see that the objectives and the purpose was fulfilled as identified. And I would like particularly say thank you to all of you who attended the webinar and participated actively in the questions. Or you will have a follow-up, because as a next the follow-up of the webinar, I can again just confirm that all material will be available. So the webinar itself will be available on this webinar portal for a limited period of time. I think it will be 2 weeks, but everything is recorded. So the recorded webinar will be made available on our website and also in our YouTube channel for long. So you will have access to any of these information that we mentioned during this session, and all material, all presentations and documents will be also uploaded and made available to anybody who would like to use it after the webinar. So thank you for the participation, and I would also like to thank you, Adis, for the moderation. That was very well done, and that was really professional and very helpful to guide us through the agenda. It was a great experience, and I would also like to appreciate the efforts and the energy of our speakers, both within the BEREC Office with our Latvian counterparts, and also the guest speakers. very useful and concise information, and this is indeed, I think, led to the conclusion that the webinar format was a good choice for this topic. And thank you again to Yanis and Normund. I know you are not on stage now, but you can still hear me. I believe that what you said in very kind words, that it's very good that there is an agency like BEREC Office in Riga. That was appreciated. Thank you. But I can confirm to you that this is a win-win situation. So our cooperation should benefit both sides. We also benefit from close cooperation with you and with all the local operators. Anybody who would be interested in any business with us or with any other EU institutions, because that brings opportunities and options to us, and we are happy to see that this brings also opportunities and the business potentials to the Latvian economy. So with this, I'm happy to close this webinar with a wish that the follow-up discussions will be as useful as the presentations and the discussions on the margin of the presentations were, and also with the hope that in the future we might have another follow-up of these already series of meetings on the subject. Thank you very much.
Laszlo, thank you very much for these kind words. Just to conclude, we've 2 minutes past 12, so we've run this thing as a Swiss watch almost, right? So that is good as well. We've got another. Oh yes, that was answered. Just checking the questions so that they are all covered. And the chat section, that is covered as well. Well, once again, we've run out of time. That's it for today. Once again, all of the materials are going to be available, and once you close the window here, you'll also be actually redirected to BEREC Office webpage where there's additional information. On my part, thank you very much, and thank you once again to the BEREC Office for organizing this. I think it is a very good sign, as we heard from the economy ministry and from the transport ministry here. I mean, they and all of us, I think, recognize that BEREC Office has become a good part of our community here, and once again, a sign here of your proactivity for organizing this dedicated seminar to our business community to encourage their participation in procurement and to work with it. So good luck to everyone. Let's conclude with this. Stay healthy, guys. See you on some other occasions. Thank you very much to everyone. Bye-bye now.
Thank you. Bye-bye.